Namaste and welcome to this episode of the Thursday Thoughts. Recently, I have joined an online class by the GEETA Parivar, and they are teaching SHRIMAD Bhagavad Gita shloka by shloka. I am going to discuss about Bhagavad Gita in general and specifically the 12th chapter. 12th chapter is Bhakti Yoga, if you are aware of it. I'm sure many of you are aware. And quite unexpectedly, the classes started with this 12th chapter, that is Bhakti Yoga. I was wondering what could be the reason. One thing is, Bhagavad Gita is one of the oldest scriptures of the humankind, and it tells you the daily life, how to conduct yourself in daily life. It is not pertaining to any religion, though later on, as different religions grew, we started calling Bhagavad Gita the scripture of the gift of Hinduism to the humanity, like we have in Christianity, the Bible, or the Muslims, the Quran, or the Zinda Vesta, or Guru Granth Sahib, whatever you call it. So I thought, being born in India, why don't I try to understand what exactly is all about Bhagavad Gita? So I attended the classes, and I'm in fact still attending the classes. And Bhagavad Gita, in this 18 chapters, the 12th chapter is Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti, as per the definition, if you see, is devotion. I mean, if you have bhakti to achieve something, you will definitely achieve it. That is the determination, the devotion you have towards a supreme God, the supreme Godhead of the whole universe. So why they started with Bhakti Yoga? To my knowledge, to my analysis, it is each chapter has got so many shlokas, and this chapter has got 20 shlokas. So it's one of the smallest chapters, and it tells you that whatever you do, if you do with devotion, with bhakti, there is every chance, there's a better chance that you can achieve it. So they started with Bhakti Yoga, and what a great chapter it is to start with. It starts with, as we all know, that it's such a peculiar situation, not generally found in anywhere else. The great war of Mahabharata is about to start. Everybody knows that scenario, but it is such a beautiful scenario. The reluctant warrior, that is Arjuna, the hero of the story, or one of the superheroes of Mahabharata, he is not willing to fight, and he tells Lord Krishna, the charioteer, God himself is the charioteer of Arjuna, and he requests Sri Krishna to take the chariot among the two wearing sides, the Pandavas and the Kauravas. And when he sees both the sides, he says, all are my relations, all are my own people, how can I fight? That's how it starts, Arjuna Vishada Yoga, because he is not ready to fight against all his blood relations. So then the starts Bhagavad Gita, when the Lord Krishna himself starts explaining how to live a life, how to live a common life, a good life, a life which is supposed to be befitting to a human being. He has explained, and I'm told, of the 700 verses or shlokas, 574 are to have come from the mouth of the God himself, the supreme Godhead himself. So it is good to read with the feeling that yes, we are reading what the Bhagavan, or the Almighty, the Lord, the God, Jesus, whatever you call him, is speaking to all the humankind through the reluctant warrior that each one of us is. we are not ready to fight the war, daily war. We tell that we are not equipped with knowledge, this, that, we don't have enough facilities. So to counter such feeling is what is told in Bhagavad Gita from the words of Bhagavan, or the Almighty, the Supreme Godhead Himself. So in one of the verses which I liked, the 12th chapter, that is the Bhakti chapter, starts Arjuna asking, "Oh Lord Bhagavan Sri Krishna, you tell me which is a better path to reach you." All of us believe that to reach Godhead is the ultimate aim of the human life, or every life on this earth. There are two ways I know. There is one way is worship you in your form of say Lord Krishna or Jesus or Muhammad, whatever you call. Or the other way is to worship the non-manifested, unmanifested God. So then Sri Krishna replies, he says, of all the ways, means or practices, bhakti is the easiest and is the best way to attain me. That is bhakti. That is why it is called bhakti yoga. If you have devotion in my form, that is the best way, that is the easiest way. You can always worship a formless God or me, but that will be full with turbulence, a lot of tribulations. So if you worship me, if you surrender to me as my form of Lord Krishna, that is the easiest way to attain me. So this is with no doubt in mind. He has been telling this in all the shlokas of Bhagavad Gita, and definitely all the shlokas of Bhakti Yoga, that is the 12th chapter. And I will just tell one, because I'm too small. I'm aware that I'm too small to explain in say 5, 10, 15 or half an hour time what is Bhagavad Gita all about. As they say, as many times you read Bhagavad Gita, you will get that many meanings in your life. Whenever you are in doubt in your life, try to read Bhagavad Gita, and for that matter, not only Bhagavad Gita, any of those holy scriptures that I have just now mentioned. So one of my favorite of this chapter, 12th chapter, is, let me just read out for you. Here Sri Krishna says, Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasaj jnana dhyanam vishishyate dhyanat karma phala tyagas Tyaga Shanti Ranantaram. That is, Shreyo, it is better to have knowledge, Jnanam, better than Abhyasa, that is practice. So better than practice if you have knowledge. Dhyanat, Jnanat Dhyanam. More than Gyan, that is knowledge, if you have Dhyan, that is meditation, it is better. Vishishyate. And Dhyanat Karma Phala Tyaga. More than Dhyana, that is meditation, if you can forfeit the fruits of your work, don't expect any results of your work. The same famous shloka of Bhagavad Gita, which is almost sums up Bhagavad Gita, is the chapter 2, shloka 47. Karmanye vadhika raste ma phales kadachana. Such a wonderful philosophy. Keep doing your duty. As somebody has said, how to reach God is go on duty, G-O-D. Go on your duty without expecting any results. If you don't expect any results from your work that you are putting in, the good work that you are putting in, you will get, as it is told, Dhyanat karma phala tyagas, tyagat santi anantaram, nirantaram or anantaram. That is eternal peace you will get by not expecting results of your good work or hard work. Will give you peace, the eternal peace. I don't think God needed to be any more clear than this. It is so clear, as crystal clear. So this is one of my favorite shlokas. Of course, I think every shloka will tell you so beautiful things. 700 shlokas are there, and we are at the beginning, and I am such a small soul to explain to you about Bhagavad Gita. But to me, I think all the scriptures, I think we have to teach the students in the schools. The small children should know how to build up their character, how to build up this not expecting what is known as nishkama karma, not expecting results, keep doing your work. This is very important, and I think it must be there in all other religions. Religions have developed much later. Humanity has started first, and let us try to build our lives around these goodness of these scriptures. There is so much of goodness in each one of our scriptures. It is time we try to inculcate those into our lives. That is what the Gita Parivar is all about. They are telling you, read Gita, understand Gita, and bring Gita onto your lives. So it is very simple and very straightforward, and God has told. So in one of my another concept which I hear in Sri Jagannath Puri, wherein Jagannath says, Kari karau thaye mohi mobinu anyo gati nahi. This is an Oriya. I do everything through you. You have only one refuge, that is me. So let us surrender ourselves to the Almighty. Keep doing your work. I won't say just keep surrender and not do anything. Keep doing your duty and don't expect results, because we have no other refuge if you want to join Him, to join the Supreme Godhead. Let us completely surrender to Him. That is the ultimate way to live. That's all, ladies and gentlemen and dear friends, for this Thursday thought. May God bless each one of us with happiness and all the goodness of Godhead. May God bless each one of us. Take care. Bye-bye. Till we meet next time again.